I hope you're better at driving than football.
No.
No? Alright guys, welcome to another video. We are down at Motortech. The Monaro, just had some news about the Monaro. The front is all aligned like I wanted to. If you watched yesterday's vlog, I did have a brief discussion about the alignment on this car. And yeah, the front we got where I want it. So I think I went with like 0.8 of an inch of toe out or something. I don't know, like 20 mils of toe out in the front, 3 degrees of camber, and I don't know where the caster is, to be honest. I don't even know if the caster is adjustable in this car. But the rear, unfortunately, we can't get any camber out of the rear of this car because I guess it doesn't have the camber bushings or whatever it needs to be able to get camber. So, well, to get rid of camber, I guess. So it's kind of, one thing I do know with these cars is when they squat, they get heaps of camber. So it's not going to be the grippiest car in the world, but I'm sure I'll have a ball anyway. I'll just dump the tyre pressures way down on the Salins and see if the tyres stay on the rim. Hopefully they do. And realistically, we have to judge by how fast everybody is anyway. Like, if I don't need to, you know, dump a heap of pressure out and be on the verge of debeating, then that'll probably be a lot better. So we'll go along with that. I do want to see if I can get these removed. They look cool and everything, but we're not only doing drifting this weekend, but we're doing a Gymkhana competition, and vision for Gymkhana is pretty bloody important, especially on the other side of the car. The other side of the car is going to be definitely hard for Gymkhana. Obviously Gymkhana is super precision. Not that drifting's not precision, but if you tap something with the back, it's not the end of the world when you're drifting. Where if you touch a cone or anything like that while you're doing Gymkhana, you lose time. So I'd like to do good in Gymkhana. I've only done Gymkhana twice in my life. First time was at Silverstone Circuit in the UK. It's my first ever time doing Gymkhana, and I won I won the Gymkhana finals for the UK. So I was technically UK Gymkhana, like Gymkhana Grid champion, which is the monster Gymkhana Grid. It's a Ken Block's event. And then because we won that event, we got tickets and all accommodation and everything all paid for as part of the prize to go to Spain, which was the European finals for Gymkhana. We went there and we won. And then we had like this, they had Vaughan Gittin was over, and I've been friends with Vaughan for a long time, but this is in 2015, by the way, so like 7 years ago. I met Vaughan in 2008 or 9, somewhere around there. But anyway, he was over there, and it was meant to be this big, you know, the winner of Europe versus America, and then I smoked Vaughan as well. And it turns out my rear-wheel drive times were actually faster than Ken Block's all drive times, because Ken was at the finals in his Fiesta. So that was pretty freaking cool. Little like cool background of my Gymkhana history, and that was the last time I did Gymkhana. So I've done it twice and both times were good. So hopefully I can have a good turnout with Gymkhana. Like I said, I don't think this is going to be the fastest car in the world, but it's got a supercharged V8, should be able to be nice and smoky. I hope it's got good angle so I can really wind on big angle and smoke. We've got Mad Mike coming out to judge. I know he appreciates good aggressive driving. So I'm just gonna do that, and yeah, practice is today. I'm excited to get in this thing and freaking rip it. All right, so spent a little bit of time thinking about the situation. We're actually gonna raise the back of the car a bit to try and get some of the camber out. We've also got an issue, which when we do get it up in the air, I'll show you guys, but the stock body is only probably an inch above the tyre, and I think at the height it's sitting at now with a 265, which this car, they hadn't run 265s on it before, we're going to be smashing into the stock body, which is still under there. So we're going to have to raise the rear anyway. It sucks to have to make a car higher. You never want to make a car higher, but we'll yeah, we'll lift the back up a bit, and hopefully this will all, you know, it'll help with the camber and also help with the tyre smashing into the inner fender. So we're gonna make this thing work, I'm telling you. Okay, so we need to work out a compromise here, guys. We've got full monster truck rally spec is how high we'd need to run this thing to get it close to zero camber. So can't do it. I think we're just gonna have to find a happy medium. We'll definitely raise it, but just like a little bit, not a lot. We want to go fast, but we don't want to look shitty, you know? You're more of a mechanical guy. Compromise, exactly. We can't drive like this. This is too much. Drifting's got to look cool. So I think we'll probably go halfway between that. That means we'll still get some camber, unfortunately, but the car won't look super sucky. So that's the move. All right, so under the back under here, these Commodores are quite a bit different to a lot of the stuff I deal with. It's got like one big arm that comes across, spring here, shock here. The suspension was on full stiff as well. I'll probably keep this thing relatively stiff just so it doesn't camber as much. But we're gonna raise this thing up now and basically wind the spring out and get some more height out of it. Finished ride height, she's not quite a rally car, but it's a happy medium. We've got like 2 fingers gap, and there's like a similar gap there's a solid 3 finger at the front and 2 finger at the back. A little bit of a rally car, but that's what we need to do to make this work. You can get like camber bushes for the back of these cars to stop the camber, but we don't have those. Like I said, things aren't easy to get in New Caledonia. If we needed them, we would have had to bring them from Australia, and we just don't have them here. So this is going to be the happy medium. We ended up with only 1 degree of camber though. Like I said, I'm going to run the rear a little bit stiffer than I'd normally like to, and a full degree of toe in, and then like, only 0, 30. Oh, no, sorry. This is our camber. So we're almost 0 camber here and 1 degree of camber here. But obviously when I sit on the car on the left side, that'll go down and probably match up pretty good. And then we got, yeah, a degree of camber basically. And like I said, once I sit in the car, we'll actually end up with a little bit more camber on the driver's side, because I'm losing weight, but I'm still heavy, okay? Get off my back. But it's gonna be all right. I think, yeah, if I need more grip, I'll just dial some more toe in, although I'm pretty aggressive with the toe in already, but I'm not sure what, there doesn't seem to be any toe gain when you go up and down in this car, so it does pretty much hold the same amount of toe through the range from what I can tell. Front, who knows what it's going to work like, but I'm excited to try. So I just found out we're driving the race cars to the track, so I guess I'm gonna load the race car up to street drive it down to the track. That's pretty sick. Yo, driving race cars down the road. Love the LSA supercharger, sounds so sick. Well, nice little street drive in the car. It's definitely going to be difficult to drive. I wish I had some sort of steering spacer just to get, like, you gotta think, this is not even wearing a suit. Once I'm wearing a suit, it's actually going to be really difficult to try and drive, and especially like trying to get my foot across the left foot brake, I'm having to like spread my legs, and then I end up in the way of the handbrake. So probably going to end this weekend with lots of bumps and bruises just from trying to make myself fit and make it work, but it will be okay. Alright, so a little bit of a walkthrough, sussing out the competition. Not really. This is not helping my BMW fetish at the moment. I don't know. I really want an E46 wagon. One day I'll get one somewhere. I literally have actually entered a, what have I entered? Like a friggin' raffle thing for an E46 BMW. So wish some luck for me, guys. Alright, so this is where we're going to be drifting behind us. It is small, but this is the same, I think it's the same layout. Essentially, I drifted last time. I guess clipping zone over here, inner clip, outer clip, and outer zone over there. I honestly don't know which way the course actually goes. I'm sure it'll be fun. All just second gear. I think last time when I was here, which was a long time ago, which was a 1J S13, it was all just second gear, and it was pretty fun. So I'm excited to thrash around here later this afternoon. It is really hot though, it's like 30 degrees. Let's go. All right, we just had the briefing. Course is really long. Not a bad thing, but you guys saw the layout, I just showed you, well, the place. It's, yeah, gotta memorize it, and then there's a lot of it sort of left up to interpretation. Because I don't think the judges are here yet. So I'm gonna go watch first rather than drive, let everybody kind of clean the track off, and see what it looks like. So you can see the course is really long. I think the last corner he didn't need to do, but the rest of it was the course, so it's pretty long. As you can see by the first couple of cars, there's literally completely different lines everywhere. You look through the course, there's inside line, and an outer line. Same thing going the other way, or when they're coming back this way, you got super inside, super outside, and I still think they could probably be a lot wider, if anything. And then again, through the middle, totally varying lines. So yeah, and the same with here, because they have an inner clip here, and then some guys are running all the way to the outside, and then some guys are staying super inside. See what this guy does. It's gonna make it harder if they don't determine. Perfect little SR course, to be honest. I think that would be one of the better cars to have here today, or this weekend. What? Which one? Nothing. No, it doesn't matter. I don't want it. Huh?
Ask for that.
When? Nobody's using it.
Okay.
Alright, boys. Let's go out in this car and don't fit in and try and do a friggin' lap. Woo! No warm up, literally drive straight onto the start line and boogie. It's gonna be interesting. I seriously don't fit. Oh well. I'll just try and do my best. That's literally all I can do. I think I'm just gonna take off in second and just leave the car in second gear, and hopefully that's all it needs. And I don't fit. Woo! And it's freaking hot. Let's see what we can do. The freaking glasses are starting to fog up. Haven't even done a lap yet and I'm freaking sweaty as. Alright. Let's see if the car works. Let this guy pass. Okay, that was first gear. I'm just going to use second. Fuck it. Alright, I ran the wall! Whoops. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. Just go turn around nicely, I think. It felt good. I don't know. The temperature is 100. That's not ideal. 101. Uh-oh. Someone's making a phone call because I touched the wall, I think. If they're going to maybe fix the wall before I go again. Or just let me go. Just going to let me go. Oh yeah, I really touched the wall. Whoops.
Là, oui, là, il a pris.
Non, bah c'était prémonitoire.
Yeah, I touched the wall. I touched the wall too much, I think. So hard to tell where the back of the car is on a track like this. Definitely some oil smoke as well. I hope the back of the car isn't too bad. It didn't feel too bad. I don't know what to say. I'm just not left-hand drive. Hopefully, it's like I don't even want to get out and look. I hope it's not too bad. Oh. Very rare. I know you guys have never seen this before, but it looks like the engine's gone. I shit you not. I think it might have done a ring or something. It was really smoky when we came in. I did tap the wall, just a tiny, like actually not bad at all, but they just, one of my friends here just came over and said, he goes, oh, did they tell you that you don't need to touch the wall here? It's a 0 if you touch the wall. And I said, no. He goes, yeah, you're only meant to be like a foot away. Oh yeah. She doesn't seem too happy at the moment, the car. So, just, I don't know. You know how it is, guys. We've had this so often lately. It's just part of borrowed, you know, like coming to drive for people, borrowed cars, etc. Pedaling the car, not too much limiter, just like, you know, I was actually trying to take it easy. I did obviously touch the wall on both runs, but it's just such a big car to what I'm compared to what I'm used to driving. It was just way further. This right-hand rear quarter is a long way away when you're sitting in the left-hand front. So I have a blown engine, I think. I definitely, well, I think it's a blown engine, the rings or piston or something. And you're braking axle. Did you get one lap?
Half lap.
Half of one lap.
Yeah.
And with no grip, just
with no
like
grip, no grip.
Pressure, high pressure
like,
tire.
No, one
bar.
One, but no grip at all. Like
yeah,
it was like driving on ice.
All right, so it's going to be an early night to go get beers for us.
Exactly. We're
gonna be the number one at the pub, at the bar. Oh man, this is just my story of my life with events lately, isn't it? I hope the Corvette plays ball when I get over there. I guess Corvette's my car. I've done everything I can, and hopefully it's all good. All right, guys. What can I say? The car's dead. That's about all I can say, really. I guess we've been here at this super nice restaurant having a really lovely dinner with a bunch of the sponsors and you know, I guess the important people around the New Caledonia drift scene, backers, supporters, etc. Super nice dinner, but they are trying to find me a new car. I was just a bit bummed out, so I didn't film anything pretty much for the rest of the day. So yeah, unfortunately that engine looks like it's gone low comp, whether it's piston or rings or whatever, just blowing out all the oil. So yeah, we're not going to be using that car again. And I'm going to be honest, the 2 laps I did in it, I actually liked it. It worked really well. So whatever I did wheel alignment wise definitely worked. Super happy with it, but yeah, the engine let us down. What's it's kind of my story in my life lately when it comes to overseas competition, actually my own cars as well. So yeah, we're going to wrap this one up. Hopefully in tomorrow's video I have good news and a new car, and you know, maybe I can find a 32 like every other big event.
Come on, mate,
we'll see.
Come on, wrap it up. Come on.
Deal with this guy. We'll talk to him tomorrow's video.